Okay, looks like set number 2 is going to be another win for KT. Of course, we do have God coming out to take, I believe, his 15th win if he wins this.
Yeah, he's gonna make the same feat that Oud did. 15 Pro League wins.
Nice. And he's going to be facing a Protoss in the form of Deer. We are going to be on Ground Zero, where we saw actually quite an interesting PvT yesterday between Movie and Light. But yeah.
I think this map is good for deer hunting though, so Flash should be alright.
I see what you did there.
Bad pun.
Anyway, yeah, I mean, you know, there's a threat on Team Liquid who's gonna beat Flash. I don't think anyone would say Deer. Although he is 5-1 against Terran this season apparently, which is pretty good. Looks like he's 7-7 overall, so he's terrible at the other matchups. But 5-1 against Terran, you know, maybe he has a shot. Maybe Deer will take down Flash. That would be pretty funny. Not quite the random B teamer that I was hoping for, but you know, what are you gonna do?
I'm trying to wrap my head around the thought of Flash losing. I just can't do it. So, but it's not impossible.
I think what it would be is because Flash has been getting kind of bold lately and doing a lot of like, you know, very aggressive strategies like, you know, forward 8 raxing and whatnot. I think what might end up happening is we get like, you know, a last versus reality situation where Flash like does a forward 8 rax, but then the Zerg 4 pools or something, and then he just gets completely build order owned. I think it was probably going to happen that way. It's going to be really anticlimactic, but anyway.
Yeah, that is probably correct. I mean, Flash has been himself a lot in the future, like going for 14 CC every game and starting losing only because of that. So I guess it takes Flash to beat Flash.
So we got some random signs. Did he just like tape a ticket to his thing? What is that piece of paper? What is that? I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, let's see what Deer can bust out here. Vertical positions. Fine for PvP. PvT on this map. Although Kid Canada has told me otherwise. But anyway, that depot placement, by the way, I believe makes the SCVs mine slightly more efficiently on the bottom patches. That's actually not a random positioning. Because otherwise, on the very bottom patches, I think the SCVs would like swing wide to the left a little bit more, and then like mine slower. So that's a little pro tip for you guys. Anyway, looks like barracks being made at the bottom of the ramp, in fact. So perhaps going to go for a 1 rax expand here. And we shall see what Deer does in response. So far, just taking his gas as usual.
I think he would just make like 4 Marines and go kill there. That's his strategy for this game.
That seems to be his strategy for a lot of games recently. I mean, I was kind of hoping a little bit for a crazy bunker rush like he did against Best, but it's not a reverse ramp map, so I don't think that would actually work. Anyway, it looks like he is going to scout in the wrong direction. Flash's Godsend's failing him a little bit. But maybe it only activates against proxies or something like that. I don't know. And no gas yet for Flash, so it is going to be a 1 rax expand. Going to do a little bit of Gosu SimCity here here at the bottom of the ramp. Marines will be able to fit between those 2 buildings, and Zealots will not. So he can do some nice anti-Zealot micro.
Yeah, and I think the place between the ramp and the supply depots is perfect to lift up the barracks, and he'll complete a wall off later as well if he needs.
And there's the command center. Now, look at the scouting pattern from Flash. He scouted close positions, bottom left, and then he scouted cross map. Now, somebody actually recently made a post in my commentary thread on Team Liquid about why he does this. I actually made a lengthy post about why I was not convinced about it. Apparently, it's like, if he wants to scout both close positions, so if he sees a 12 next, he can bunker rush it. But I'm still on the fence about that one. I mean, I can see kind of why that might make sense. But anyway, yeah. I made a long post in my thread about it, so I don't really feel like saying it again. Anyway.
Yeah, I actually read it, so. And
Somehow,
it's like,
Deer did not see that SCV in his base.
he did it?
That's interesting, because he just sent his Dragoon out, and he's just completely ignoring that SCV.
That can make that could be uncomfortable for him later if he tries to do something funky. And Flash just goes in with SD at the perfect time, scouts everything. That would be horrible for him.
Yeah, it looks like Deer did like a combo scout probe to the top left and Dragoon towards Flash's base, but seeing the bunker with his Dragoon, he's going to pull that probe back. He knows now exactly what build Flash is doing. Flash, nice reaction time there, was going to send the SCV down to the natural, saw the probe coming in, and dodged it. And is he gonna? He's gonna keep dodging. Look, this SCV has still not been spotted by Deer. There's just a rogue SCV in his base. I think he's actually suspicious because look, he's sending his Dragoon actually to the 1230ish position to like check for a hidden SCV, because he knows that the scout has to be somewhere, right? There's no way Flash. Well, I don't know. Flash is Flash, but it's most likely that he sent out an SCV at some point, and the fact that Deer hasn't seen it yet is making him a little bit suspicious. But now he's gonna see it. Probably be a little bit confused why he didn't see it before, but Flash is going to see it's just one gate and a robo, nothing to worry about just yet. Very, very standard opening for Deer.
I feel a bit afraid for Deer's sake. Flash with total information on what you're doing. That is, he can just optimize his build even more. And these Dragoons, they do have range though, so they outrange the bunker for now, but the tech club is already done, so the first siege tank will be out in short.
Someone in the chat says he actually showed the SCV originally and then like moved it away so it looked like he was leaving the base, but actually hit it to the left. That's possible. I wasn't watching. Although if he did that, well, yeah. That would actually make more sense. But then I'm a little bit confused though, because that's actually a very common trick, so I don't know why Deer would fall for that. It's like, that's like standard, you know, you go in and then you like move your worker in the direction of the ramp, but you actually turn away once you're out of sight range. So, I don't know, maybe Deer just didn't think of it. Anyway, he's putting a bit of pressure here on the bunker, but the tank's gonna be out, so that's gonna be fine.
Yeah, Flash is losing some mining time and even losing mining to repair that bunker, but it's a part of the build when you do this kind of rack CC, so it's not a big deal.
Now, this is very interesting. Flash got a relatively quick academy and has only now just started his engineering bay. On the other hand, Deer has gone for Reaver tech here. I think the turrets will be up in time anyway for to stop the Reaver. Since he did go, it looks like he went for Shuttle, Observer, and then Reaver, so yeah, I'm pretty sure the turrets will be up in time. He actually has dropped a probe on the high ground. Presumably that's just to spot any incoming dropships. Because of course we actually saw in Flash versus Stork on this map, I think they were also vertical positions, and Flash just abused the heck out of that cliff. He just like, he dropped 2 siege tanks there, and he actually ferried 6 Marines on there as well, and Stork just ended up losing his natural and just kind of fell apart a little bit. He did do some great Reaper micro after that, but yeah, it was just a really painful game to watch as a Protoss.
Yeah, that's a good point about that. What did he cancel?
I think he just canceled the turret. Wait, what? Why would he do that?
I have no idea. That's
mean,
why. That's why I'm asking.
Reaver is a very standard follow-up to, you know, scouting a 1-Rex expand. Why? Wait a minute. Oh my god, Flash.
They're horrible for Flash.
Flash has no anti-air right now. I don't understand. And actually, shuttle speed is finished. Oh my god, Flash, I think he got a little bit too clever. He must have scouted something. He must have just assumed or taken a risk that it was not going to be Reavers, but actually, he's going to take a lot of damage from this. Looks like he's lost a handful of SCVs so far. Nothing serious, but he's losing a lot of mining time here, and he still has absolutely no anti-air anywhere. Are you kidding me? Is Deer going to be like the guy to break Flash's win streak? There's no way. Oh my god, Reaver! Oh, 6 Carib!
That was like 6 SCVs.
Flash is in a lot of trouble. I don't think even God can win now. Like, as long as Deer has even decent Reaver control, because he's got a speed shuttle, right? This is no joke. This is going to be some serious harassment. And
Is this happening?
seriously, Deer. beating Flash? It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, and I made all these kind of bold statements about Flash, and now he cancelled the turret. Why did he cancel the turret? I don't understand. It's like free anyway, 75 minerals.
Dude, it's like Flash went deer hunting on this map, and then deer actually turned out to be a velociraptor or something, and it turned out to be like Jurassic Park at the end. Flash just has no idea. He thinks he's hunting a deer, and then suddenly the velociraptor appears next to him, and Flash is all clever girl, and he gets eaten.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
Double speed shovel going for like Mantos break right here.
And here we go! Zealots dropping on the siege tanks. Is this going to be enough to break it? The Dragoon's closing. The Reaver, can it get a huge shot off? It does get one shot on a back siege tank. Oh my god, all the tanks are going down. Flash is getting broken. Flash is getting eaten by the Velociraptor. That's not a deer. This is...
What's going on?
The Velocideer. It's killing Flash. I'm just giggling right now because this is so silly. 17 kill Reaver.
Why?
It wasn't
Why,
Stork.
Flash?
It wasn't
Why?
Jaedong. It was Deer, ladies and gentlemen. It was Deer. From STX Soul. The Protoss who has slain God. Oh, 25 kills. GG! Flash has been taken down. Look at him, he's so sad. Deer is so happy. Oh man, what can I say? Protoss, it's a pretty good race. Look at Flash giggling. He's like, lol, why did I cancel my turrets? I'm so silly. You are pretty silly, Flash. Why'd you cancel your turret? Oh, Flash.
Look
at him. Oh, he mad.
Who mentioned there? One guy did. No, more guys did. 19 guys did. After the game, of course. So. Oh, I can't believe it. Why? Why did that happen? The world doesn't make sense.
Flash. You know what? This is... I'm gonna say like my prediction was half true. I mean, a random Protoss on STX is basically like a random B-teamer guy.
Yeah.
Anyway. So good. So good.
I don't know anymore.
Oh, Harum has actually just said something very interesting, which is that apparently Deer knew Flash's scanning patterns, like where he would comsat. So he actually built the support bay in his main base in a location that Flash would not scan. So Flash actually scanned his base with his fast comsats and didn't see it, so he assumed it was not going to be Reavers and canceled his turret, which actually makes a lot of sense. Huh. Or sorry, in the natural, not in the main. The support bay was, yeah. Wow.
Still, that feels like a big gamble from Flash. Just assuming that he would scan it and cancel a turret that is basically free, and Flash knows that he can beat anyone if it goes to late game anyway, so...
Well, but that's the thing though, it's that he's not the... Like, it's like Day 9 says, you don't play worse against like a worse player. You should always be playing as optimally as you can. So Flash was basically saying, okay, since I don't see the support bay, I don't actually need these turrets. Like, he was trying to, you know, scrape every little last mineral that he could out of the build, which is understandable. Huh.
Yeah, understandable, but yeah, I don't fully agree, but I get your point, and it's a good point.
Anyway.
Oh, I don't know how to move on from now. There's a game 3 coming up.
Indeed there is. Just gotta man up and keep going.
Yeah, I guess. It's 1-1 in the set at least, in the series.
Alright. So, set number 3. Starting
Let's
in
do it.
3, 2, 1, go. Alright, someone else is saying also that the Korean commentators said that because Flash didn't see a natural gas for Deer. Wait, but that doesn't make any